In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys something that saved me a lot of time. And welcome to my workshop. This is where I do all my lures and make all my sales. And if you guys are interested in making lures, I have these, which saved me a lot of time. I get them off of Amazon. And I used to start off with something like a little metal clamp like this that you also get on Amazon. It's not as productive. It takes more time. And you just get more done with these, and you can actually spin it around fully. I'll grab a blank. You pretty much just clip it on. You can get these off of Amazon or Shields. Clip it on. Tighten it up. Get it to your right. Tighten it. You just spin it around so you could be airbrushing and just easily do a 360 with it, just like that. It helps. And here's are some of the lures I've been making. They're called wiggle warts, and these are selling pretty good because they sell pretty good down in Warsaw and that type of area, down in Lake of the Ozarks. Like a crawdad pattern right now. It's really hot because when it gets a little warmer, crawdads will come out of their holes and bass will actually start eating on them, and that'll be their main food source in the springtime. So you want to use those. Let's see, about April all the way up until fall is the best time to use it, but throughout the winter it's not best because they'll die off. But those are some of the blanks I've been making. I got, a bunch, but that's a little one. It's a really good color. It's about 3 to 4 shallow plastic crankbaits. Here's some more of the colors. That's a little bit of a transparent one. Little wiggle wart. That's also a crawdad. Another tip that I like to do is, just started doing this, I have lures like this, and I'll put little dots on there. That's a little trick, because crawdads actually have really small eyes. They're not like that. They're little beady black eyes, so I'll put them on the bottom to make it look a little more realistic. That's another good crawdad color, a little bit transparent. And I get all my tips and tricks from Keith Nickel. Shout out to him because he's a professional fisherman that we've known for quite a while. Me and my dad go fishing with him. He gives us a bunch of tips and tricks for what to do with lures. He has a bunch of good buddies that help me and support me on the way. And he just gives me a bunch of good colors for catching mainly bass. But yeah, these are for bass. People will crappie fish and troll with these for crappie during the summertime and have good success on smaller wiggle warts, not the bigger versions. But and let's do crankbait. Where's jerkbait? Here's a jerkbait. These are mainly for wintertime fishing slowly. Here's some jerkbaits that I've been making. That's just one of them. This is my dad's. He bought it. And they're slow suspending. I get these blanks off of Amazon. It's a really good color. It's kind of like a bluegill color. And why I don't make these as much is because the fish start going more towards wiggle warts, crankbaits, stuff that moves a little quicker, because right now you kind of just twitch it real slowly and they'll kind of chase it a little bit, but it's mainly just wiggle warts and crankbaits like these that produce a lot of bites this time of year. So that's the stuff I use, like Lake Jacomo and local lakes like that are really productive for me. But this is good for wintertime fishing all the way up until about April. Then I'll quit using it and I'll start switching to wiggle warts and crawdad colors like that. Then some of the paints I've been buying is actually transparent, which is like that we could just kind of see through it a little bit, which I think is a really good look. So I use Createx. You get this from Amazon or Hobby Lobby. Those are two good places to get them. So that's my main color for right now. It's just like a simple crawdad look. If you guys are looking to get started in making your own lures, I have a website where you could go and watch my videos and buy a lure kit that will help you out, save you a bunch of time. And if you guys are interested, just come and give me a shout out and I will help you make lures. And thank you guys for watching this video.